Evening everybody, Rich here, back for another Minecraft ship preview video, and this is the MS Estonia, a ferry which is, well, famous for the disaster in 1994, sinking in the Baltic Sea with the loss of an awful lot of lives, so that's pretty much what this ship is famous for, but it's one that's been requested several times for me to make, and also to destroy on From the Depths, but we'll get to that another day. But this is something I've been working on for the past couple of weeks, really. I haven't done anything else. I did start a few other shits, but yeah, enough said about them. But I thought I'd get on with this one as it is the most requested, and yeah, I thought I'd crack on with it. It don't look too bad, although it is a massively ugly ship, I must admit. I mean, it's a straight flat front, but the top ain't too bad. It's just a weird front of the superstructure. It's kind of more cruise ship than ferry, but hey ho, there we go. Got a bit of a sculpted bow going on there, and also some detail sculpting around the stern as well. I will admit it's not perfect. It is oversized. I mean, it's not strictly 1-to-1 scale, because well, you know, I never build ships 1-to-1 scale anyway. If you want to add details on the inside, then you're going to up the scale a bit more anyway. So that's why it's been up to scale for the purposes of interiors. Although I haven't made interiors, if I do a tutorial for this thing, then the people who build it can add interiors if they wish. So that's what's going on. So we've got around the back end again here. I have added the Estonian flag on the top, or at least the blue, black and white colour scheme. It's got the stern doors down there. Got the propellers underneath, which are effectively just swastikas. Got a bit of detailing under there. Got the open area on the stern here. There's not a huge amount of smaller details, but because there are meant to be sort of gantries over the top of this area here with tanks, but we know water tanks and things like that, but I haven't added them. But it's not a big issue there, and I've not added any names to the ship either. I haven't added the Estonia to the area behind the or underneath the funnel, and I've not added the line name on the side either. So that's something for later on. I did think about it, but I thought I'd just leave it blank. It don't look too bad. We'll fly over the top anyway, and not a huge amount of details on the top, mainly just vents, but it's mainly around the bow, which or around the bridge area where the fart housing business got on with. I mean, this was a nightmare to build. I mean, getting the area right and the diameters of everything, but it come out not too bad. It's not perfect, but it will do for the job, and that's what's come out. So we've got the bridge and all the areas around there. Got the tower there, so it don't look too bad, at least in my opinion anyway. And so down the front again, so you got the huge, basically a slab, which is the front of the superstructure, and that's that. So we've got down the bow, down to the bottom here, onto a very square shaped bulbous bow. I will try and adjust that to make it a bit more rounded, but it don't look, it's not too bad. It can be improved, but at least we've got a bit more sculpting to this bow rather than some of my other ships. And it's, like I said, it's been requested God knows how many times, so I thought I'd better get on and do it. And it's something that I've been working on and off for about 2 weeks now, and it's come out not too bad. So just have a quick fly around again, and like I said, there's no interiors, but there is plenty of room inside once the decks are in place for plenty of interiors like cabins and all things like that. Got the car deck as well. Got the stern doors, which are basically just indented panels on the stern there, and the same on the bow. Not much detailing up for the doors there. I will convert this to From the Depths, and I may try and add a moving bow and stern door just to try and get the effect in there. It'd be quite interesting. Those things are possible, but getting them to work is something of a triumph if it does achieve something. Knowing my luck, I'll open the bow doors and the ship will sink. But to be honest, that's not far from what happened. So yeah, that's the Estonia. I did have a couple of other ships on the go. I did have this. This was my original bow of another. It was meant to be the Estonia. Then I scrapped it and started this one, and this was going to be something else. But I never got round to actually building it any further than that. And the ship in the background is, or was, meant to be the Berengaria, but or the what was it, the Imperator, but I kind of lost faith halfway through, and the superstructure turned out to be nothing. So the hull is done, but the superstructure is nothing basically. So that's something I may go back to later on. But hey ho, never mind. But there we go. That's the MS Estonia. And if all things go well and people are interested, I will commence, or a tutorial will commence, hopefully on the Monday after this video goes out. And we'll see from there. We'll, just let me know what you want, and I'll see what I can do if you want a tutorial on that. But like I said, it's not perfect, but it is open to interpretation. Build it, and then you can adjust it as and when you want. So we'll see from there. But we'll see what happens. So like I said, if you want a tutorial for this thing, just let me know in the comments and all the other guff, and we shall go from there. So yeah, there we go. So that's MS Estonia, and there was other names for it as well, weren't there? I can remember one. It was it Viking Sally? Or no, that was one of the names, and I can't remember the other ones. But Viking Sally sounds quite a good name actually. But there we go. But anyway, like I said, that's MS Estonia, and we shall see what happens in the next few days. So this is Rich signing off, logging off and disappearing, and I shall return hopefully with a tutorial. So bye for now.